Hello everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. We are here today for hashtag Stampin' Sunday and Stamp Play. Both collabs are open collabs. Stampin' Sunday is hosted by Thelma Hall at Thelma Hall and Paula over at Craftin' by the Pond. And Stamp Play is hosted by Susan over at Susan Heartstrings. And with this collab, you could do share your project shares, tips or tricks on stamping, and things like that. So I'm just going to say this one real quick because I did not use this in today's stamping. I just want to say I went to Goodwill today and this was in one of the grab bags. The grab bag was $4.49, but it was a red tag, so apparently it was 50% off. So I got the whole grab bag for $2.25, and this was in it. Kitched Flamingo, and it is very wet. It is not dry, so I'm excited. So these are $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. I believe $8.99 at Michael's, and then anywhere between that price at online for Amazon. So I just wanted to share that I was excited that there were other stuff that was in that bag, including these little things right here that I will explain. Well, maybe flip it over that way. That I'll explain a little bit more as I go about what I'm going to share with you today. So I just wanted to say that if you guys go to your local thrift stores, check and see if you have if they have any inks in there. I did find I did go to Savers today, and I did find a bag over there that had 2 inks in it. One of them was a similar color from Simon Says Stamp, and also had this Recollections in black because I have it. I didn't get that grab bag. I didn't think it was worth the $5 or $5.99 they wanted for the grab bag. Alrighty, so the reason why we're here today is the director at my work is leaving. She's retiring after, I believe, 42 years. She was with her company for quite a number of years, and then her company merged with our company, and then she's been with us for 3 years, I think. So I believe a total of 42 years that she's been working with the company, and she is ready to retire. So I made a card for her to for everybody to sign for when we have her little congratulations on your retirement party that we are having, I believe, the 4th of September. So there are a few things that I had used to create this card. So, of course, one of the things that I used was the black to do a lot of the stamping. I used these 2 distress inks, peeled paint and broken china for the blending. I did not do any distressing. I just used them for blending. And these are the 2 daubers that I use for my blending. Whether it's stencils or whatever, I always use these. I don't know why. I did purchase these for Michael's, but as you can see, I haven't used them yet. And when you're working on a project for somebody, and you know these work, you pretty much stick with what works. So I use those. This is a corner rounder. This came in my laminator, and I use it all the time. And I decided for this card, because, and you'll see how big it is, but because of how big it is, I decided just to round the corners instead. I use this punch. This is the 2-inch punch. I used, this is the stamping block I used. I believe this one, I use this one all the time. I think I got this from Dollar Tree, but I'm not sure. I think so, but I'm not positive. This was also from the Dollar Tree. So when I do my fussy cuts, I will lay the stamp. So like I'll stamp the image down color it up, do it all nice and all that stuff. And then I will put the stamp back over the clean stamp back over it and then trace around it. And that's how I fussy cut, because I can't fussy cut very well. And I wanted to fussy cut the image that was representing my director. I also used, as I mentioned, these little, I'll do it that way. They're just little tiny stickers. They're in the grab bag, and they kind of look like flowers. Some of them are flower shaped, some of them heart shaped, some of them round, some of them are teardrop. I used a combination. I think I might have grabbed a heart because I didn't realize that they were shape oriented except for the teardrops until I started looking at them. And see, these are the flower ones right here. So I used these. These are Stampin' Up! Dimensional dots. These are the best I've ever used. I'll be sad when they're all gone. I use these glue dots, and you'll see why. And I use these over the things that I use glue dots for. Just shimmer. They shift like blue, pink. Yeah, blue, pink, green, purple. Oh, and cut a little bit of a yellow in there too. And then I used these stamps from Michaels. I used this one right here, which I think I put it back on the thing. Oops. Oh no, I did it right. I just put it in here backward. Hold on. There was quite a while ago that I had bought these stamps, and they were, all these stamp sets were super cheap. They were like on like 90% clearance, I think, and I had bought almost the exact same ones for Lucia that I bought for myself. So I used this Explorer one right here because it kind of looks like a passport in a way. I used this plane, the ship, and the trailer, the camper. I didn't use this plane because it was too big. And then I used the grass from this Turtle Friends Stampin' Up! Set. I do not know if this stamp set's still available. I haven't purchased Stampin' Up! For a while, stamps anyway, so I'm not sure, but that's what I used that for. If it's got the green border up here on the top, those are definitely retired because they changed their borders. And then this one, I cannot tell you how many times I've used this stamp set. I love this stamp set. This is called Onto Adventure. It is definitely retired. It's the red rubber. I use it all the time. I just used this one the other day. I've used these two several times, and then I just used this one. So the reason why I got this one the first time when I saw it is because this one right here reminded me of Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. And then this gentleman right here reminds me of the British actor. He's been in a lot of TV shows. He was in MASH. He was in Hogan's Heroes. He was also he played Wilson in the movie The Mummy with Brendan Fraser. I forget his name, but this guy, it totally reminds me of him. But I love this set. I use it all the time. And what I was going to do was Follow Your Bliss, but I changed it. I did Happy Retirement on the front and then Congratulations on Your Next Adventure on the inside. So these are all the items that I had used to create this card. Now, the director has, she used to be. So in my former department, it was me, supervisor, manager, that director. And then the next, he was a VP, I think, of our department. When I switched over to another department, then it was my supervisor and that VP. So then my supervisor's boss ended up becoming the director's. Well, my supervisor's boss was the director's boss as well. So that's kind of how that goes. So once I switched departments, she was no longer ahead of my. She was not. She was now ahead of the department that I was in. She was part of the department that I was in, but not in the department that I am now. But we all work together. We all coordinate with each other. We all still. Everybody in our whole section knows this director. So with that in mind, I made it big enough to where more than just my department can sign this card. So I took a regular 8.5 by 11-inch cardstock. It's the 120-pound cardstock. I believe the brand is Accent, but I'm not positive. I bought it off of Amazon. I couldn't even tell you how many years ago, and I have not been able to find it since. So I just took it and folded it in half, and then I rounded the corners, and then I did the images on the front. So this was my plan. This was a thought that I had in my head for a while. So she's going on retirement. So once you retire, what are you going to do? Are you going to take a plane somewhere? Are you going to go on a boat somewhere? Maybe you'll go camping. Or maybe you'll just go explore the world because you're retiring. You can do whatever you want. And I had told one of my friends my idea, and she's like, oh, that'll be perfect because she had said something about going on a trip after she retires. So I stamped all these images that I had showed you, and I punched them out with the circle punch. I was going to color them in, but then I decided, they're thought bubbles. Hence the little dots here. This is one thought. Maybe I'll think that. Maybe I'll go here. These are all her thought bubbles. And most of the time, thought bubbles are pretty much black and white. So that's why I didn't color them in. I thought it would be more fun to just leave them not colored in. And then this is the little grass that I stamped out at the bottom. And those little my guess is that they're probably nail stickers since they're so small and they're so flat. But nail stickers work perfect for these. And then I grabbed one of my Stampin' Write pens, the part that has the points on it, and then I just drew stems for the ones that I had popped up. And then I popped them all up on dimension. I popped all the circles and the image of my director on dimensionals. I used the glue dots for these. I just used a regular, and I didn't even, because everybody knows what a hole punch looks like. So I got this hole punch at the Dollar Tree. I had used the hole punch to make the thought dots, and then I decided it'd be more fun to put the little bit of bling bling on there. And then you open it up in the inside and it says, congratulations on your next adventure. And then you have all this space up here, all this space right here. And then even if they need to, a whole bunch of space back here. I put the date, because that's the date that we're having her get together. And then I did my stamp on the back of it. So she has the turtle one that I made for her birthday with my stamp. So now she has this one too. So there's lots of places that people could write on the back and up on the inside, because I knew a regular, because you can get 2 cards out of one piece of paper. I knew that was not going to be big enough. Birthday cards barely have enough for just the department to sign happy birthday and stuff like that. So that's why I made it a little bit bigger. So I wanted to share this for Stampin' Sunday and Stamp Play, because I did a lot of stamping on this one, did a lot of blending on this one, a little bit of coloring and whatnot. So I really hope that she likes it. Now let's see if I used this. Come on now. This gold metallic pen from metallic marker from Crafter Square, and I did her little earrings, and then I dotted her out a little necklace, because who can't use a little bit of gold bling bling there. So there we go. that is what I did for her retirement, and I just wanted to share it with you guys on Stampin' Sunday and Stamp Play. If you guys are interested in joining this collab, feel free to do so. I believe it is, as I mentioned earlier, an open collab. Just make sure you use the hashtags and you tag our hostesses, Thelma Hall, Paula, and Susan. They would love to go see what you guys are creating. I don't do it every Sunday, but I figured, I did a little bit more stamping than I've done in a little while, so I wanted to share. So thank you, ladies, for having this fun collab. I really do enjoy sharing some of my stamping projects with you guys, and I hope you guys have a great day, have a great week, happy Labor Day, stay safe, and be sure to go check out Thelma's, Paula's, and Susan's channels. They have a lot of stuff going on. Susan's following a lot of collabs right now. Artisan Journal Club, Deck the Year, maybe come collage with us. So she's doing a lot of fun stuff with those collabs. A lot of really neat stamping and stuff. I don't get I may get a chance to see them, but like maybe I won't have time to comment. I'll thumbs up definitely. So I do try to see as many videos as I can. Thelma does journals, a little bit of Temu from Canada shopping, and project shares and tips and tricks and things like that. So definitely go for that. Paula does a lot of hauls, and I believe she does some stamping as well. So make sure you check out these ladies' channels because they're fantastic. Alrighty, guys, thank you. Take care. Have a good one.